Hey, what's going on guys, Ace here, and today we are going to review spoilers for chapter 274, labeled No Longer Rivals. This chapter held the most hype. Is it gonna be Isagi and Kaiser? Is it gonna be Isagi and Rin? Or is it gonna be Rin and Shido? Well, let's find out, ladies and gentlemen. The chapter picks up straight from the last, with Rin having the ball, and it also seems as if Hiyori got back really fast. The writer did not forget about his insane off-the-ball movements, but in any case, the chapter starts with the following statement: just a goal isn't enough. Seeking his own ego, Rin once again heads towards the brink of death. The announcer goes, again, 3 times, the ball is with PXG's Blue Lock's number 1, Itoshi Rin. In front of him is Isagi, who is having a monologue. I don't get him, a goal-obsessed maniac. No, it's not a convincing goal. Did he start over? A fool, an abnormality. Whatever it is, it's incomprehensible. I really can't read his mind. What do I do? How do I stop him? If it can't be predicted by logic, my brain isn't working. An incomprehensible being, he is scary. Okay, before we dive in further, I wanna say, isn't this reminding you of Prince? Like, he seems to be playing irrational like him. Or at least Isagi is saying he is incomprehensible. It doesn't necessarily mean that he is not rational. It just means that Isagi is not able to understand him. And here I find myself talking about Baro again, because before he was the king of unpredictability. It seems now that that title is for Rin. He is more incomprehensible than Baro here, and here I really wish it's the latter case, and it's not Rin being like Prince, being irrational. I wish he is playing rational and not some bullshit that we've seen lose to Noah before. But in any case, let's carry on with the chapter. Rin passes to Nanase for a quick 1-2, and there we can see Corona on Nanase. However, before he can press him, the latter passes the ball back to Rin, and there Rin tells Isagi, is that all you've got, Yoichi? Come at me with a resolve to die, come to kill me. With such a lukewarm existence, you are disqualified to be my rival. Oh my god, so it was Isagi and Rin. Damn, that's really interesting. So Rin beat Isagi twice, however he did not score, while Isagi on the other hand beat him once and scored. Yet he's telling him that he is not his rival? This makes me wonder, Rin really takes a new ego when he is in the berserker state. And if you remember my theory about Isagi's dormant ego, it will awaken as well after Rin scores an insane goal. And actually it will rival berserker Rin, and so I can't wait for that. But first let's carry on with the matchup between Rin and Isagi. The first thing I noticed is that Isagi's hand placement has become insane. Before he could not play like this at all. If you remember, Karasu really bullied him with his hand placement, and it seems that in the NEL Isagi learned this, which is definitely interesting. And it really takes Isagi's dueling ability up a notch. However, against Berserker Rin, that's futile. And so, surprising to no one, Rin passes Isagi. What's surprising, however, is that he did it in the same way Sai used to do it, with that cross nutmeg thing. But because it's Berserker Rin, he actually pushes Isagi as he is doing that, and thus Isagi falls to the ground, which is definitely great to see. Nothing against Isagi, but man, I have been waiting for Destroyer Rin. However, as you all know, Isagi doesn't give up yet, as he tells himself, resolve to die? Shut up! I've got it too. It's probably different from Rin's resolve. No matter how many times I've lost, even if I died, I have been reborn. I am the genius of adaptability. I am Isagi Yoichi. Damn, this is insane. He's calling himself the genius of adaptability, which is definitely giving me goosebumps. After Rin scores this goal, you know it, Isagi is going to be on demon time, and I'm all here for it. Now I keep saying that Rin will score here, however, there will be a twist later in the chapter, so let's carry on actually. Rin passes the ball to Charles and tells him, hey you incompetent contrarian, I don't need any more of your sloppy passes. Don't adjust, just smash it, give me your impulse. And Charles replies, you're tripping, striker, but alright, I'll give you the nastiest pass. And also you can see here that Charles activated his eyes, which we are calling the sniper eyes. And for anyone who doesn't know, I made a video on them, and they seem to be similar to the Predator eyes but for midfielders, where they help the midfielder to snipe the best course so he can give the best pass. But in any case, Loki tells him, that's good Charles, be guided, and Raichi yells, here it comes. Then here something very interesting happens. Zantetsu accelerates and holds Kunigami, giving Shido the space he needed, and that took them by surprise. Kaiser is really shook. However, we see Isagi very calm, and he tells himself, "That's right, you guys are broken. This isn't soccer anymore. Let's kill each other instead." And here, we actually notice something very strange. It seems that the jigsaw pattern is extended from Isagi's eye toward his head, and that's the first time we actually see that. Usually the jigsaw pattern starts from the top of his head and then eats his whole face. However, here it's rather different, and this could be telling us that his eyes are evolving, or it could be telling us that his ego is re-emerging and it is fusing with his metavision. Man, I really can't wait to see. I just hope Rin scores so we can see what Isagi is about to do, because I feel he is going to evolve big time. But on the other hand, we see Rin facing Kaiser. It seems that Rin ran for the empty space, however Kaiser met him there. And here I gotta say, Kaiser has no chance. This is Berserker Rin we're talking about. One-on-one he's the emperor, one-on-one he's the king. But in any case, Kaiser tries his best, as we see Charles actually for the first time dribbles, and he goes into the corner. And there, Charles pulls a page from Neymar and does a rebound across, which is very interesting. This guy has a lot to him, as he tells himself, "It's not just you who is gone crazy." Raichi again screams, drawing them in and crossing to a distance area. "Damn it, you got us." And Hiyori says, "A top level technique. The only one reading this pass and reacting to it is Itoshi Rin." As here what I predicted actually happened. Rin very easily left Kaiser in the dust. As I said, one-on-one you really can't stop Rin. But guess who has always been on Rin's level when it comes to field readability? None other than the demon. And with Zantetsu actually holding Kunigami, Shido is totally free. It's Rin versus Shido. And Rin is actually shook here. I mean, for those who thought Shido is going to help Rin, you thought wrong. Shido lives for his explosions, and only his explosions. He will never pass. And as the chapter is ending, Shido tells Rin, "And a special one, you goofy devil. I've come to kill you, your unofficial rival." Charles then yells, "That's right, that's the nastiest part. A shooting point that both Rin and Shido can reach. Let's kill each other, strikers." Man, this is insane. I keep loving this character. I keep loving Charles. So I was expecting him to actually pass to Shido, because Shido got free after Zantetsu held Kunigami. However, he passed for a point where both Shido and Rin can shoot, and the better striker will actually take the ball and score. This is very reminiscent of their games in the third selection. Not going to lie, their positioning is top notch. Now, I want you guys to notice something. Isagi is nowhere to be seen. Yes, he was eating grass when Rin destroyed him. However, he got up, and since Charles went to the side, he went to the corner so he can cross. He actually gave time to Isagi, and if there is one player that can predict this, it's actually going to be Isagi. However, my question for you guys is the following. What would Isagi even do? The ball is in the air, and the two players ahead of him are two players that can jump higher and can shoot better, and actually both have shown direct shots. He can't physically challenge them, and he's not fast enough to beat them to the ball, and so what would he even do? I don't know, it seems that he is going to be destroyed. Now, before we explore who would score between Shido and Rin, let's actually end the chapter with the following statement. For now, it's unpredictable. Who will seize the coveted goal and reign on the field? To be continued in the next chapter, labeled Crash Out. Now, as we've seen before, Rin and Shido are not new to battling each other for the ball to score, and Isagi could definitely take advantage of that. However, this time it seems to be different. They actually are not close to each other, and so I am assuming they will shoot immediately. But think with me for a moment. What if Shido scores this? What would happen to Rin? I believe he would simply go insane. He will go crazy. Because he did not score before, Shido was able to snatch the ball off of him and score 2 goals now, being the absolute leader and the best player in this game. And Rin really can't have that. If Shido does that, Rin might enter Berserker 2.0, where he kills everyone including his teammates. However, as I said, I'm leaning towards Rin. Now, for the Isagi point, there is one chance for him. If Rin and Shido fight for the ball and they do not shoot immediately, Isagi might fight them and find the space to score. And there are those who are saying that Isagi will pull the same thing he did in the third selection, where he came between Rin and Shido and scored. However, think about it this way. In that game, by activating Metavision, Isagi was able to predict the past before even Shido and Rin, and so he beat them there. And also he used his direct shot to score. However, here, what would he even do? Let's say they fight for the ball and he beats them there. What would he do? He will be against two, and we all know Isagi can't beat both, and so it's seeming to be helpless. My prediction is, Isagi will actually interfere, and he will try and hold both Rin and Shido. There, Rin will pull a typical berserker move and destroy both Shido and Isagi and score a phenomenal goal. If you can see in the last panel, Rin is actually not shook. He seems to be welcoming the challenge. In the panel before, he was shook. However, after what Charles said, he seems to be accepting the challenge. And so, my prediction stands still. I think Rin will be scoring after he destroys both Isagi and Shido. And also, this goal will be the final push for Isagi to enter his demon time. It will be the final push for Isagi's true ego to reawaken, and we will probably see Berserker Isagi. Not the same as Rin, not the same as in his destruction or anything, but rather his original ego leaking out. What that would look like, I really can't tell right now, and I really can't wait for it. However, with that, ladies and gentlemen, we reached the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed, and until next time, thank you for watching.